No more. No more, no more, no more, no more. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, my brain hurts. Like, physically and I guess mentally. Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Claire. Who even cares anymore? Welcome to another shit. My thoughts on, and today I'll be talking about a piece of shit. I'm going to be talking about Playmobil the movie. I hate it when I say that name. Oh, okay. So this is a new animated film that's based off the toy lines. I never really grew up with Playmobil. I was more of a Lego person. They look quite bland and boring, really. But this is the new animated film based off that. I have not heard good things at all about the film. It's got 22% on Rotten Tomatoes, which earlier, it was like 18. And get this, it's released in the UK now, but it will be released in the US. Wait for it, December. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. What the hell? What happened? Is it so bad that they want to release it near Christmas? Well, Star Wars and like Jumanji will be out in that month, and maybe people will go and see Spies in Disguise. So what gives? Well, you can make a good toy animated film. The Lego movies prove that, and that's it. I mean, yeah, the sequels, of course, and Ninjago and all that, but like Trolls, Ugly Dolls. I can't really think what else. I think that's it. Anyways, those two films that I've mentioned has proved that they are just doing what the Lego Movie does, except just bland. The Lego Movie is a perfect example of movie merchandise. It works in its favour. So tell me, how does a Playmobil work? Or shall I say a Playmobil movie? Play movie. Oh no, I'm making shit up. Well, I'll tell you about it. So, just like the Lego Movie, and this is not really a spoiler, there's live action scenes in the film, just like the Lego Movie, where Marla, who's played by, oh fuck, I forgot her name. She was in Morgan, she was in Split, and this year in Glass, the two M. Night Shyamalan films. She is like the older daughter of Charlie, who's played by Gabriel Bateman. And you know what happens. She's going to try and travel around the world when she has enough money with his brother. The parents die. They go to a magical place where all the Playmobil toys are. They somehow get turned into Playmobil figures themselves and end up in this world. I forgot the name of the area, but you know. Charlie is now a Viking. Marla is just herself, which doesn't make too much sense, but hey, what do you expect? He gets kidnapped by Emperor Maximum, who's voiced by Adam Lambert, who wants to use him to fight a giant creature, which, yeah. Marlo is joined by comic relief Goofus character named Dell, voiced by Jim Gaffigan, and also joined by Rex Dasher, voiced by Daniel Radcliffe. And there's like a pirate there, voiced by Kenan Thompson. Why is Kenan Thompson in a lot of animated films recently? The Grinch, the US version of Wonder Park, this, and then next year, Tiny Diamond in Trolls World Tour. That's weird. So basically, she has to find Charlie and get back home. That's it. Okay. I will mention one positive. It did have a few chuckle-worthy moments. Not laugh moments. Moments where I went, and that's it. I did get one laugh from Rex Dasher, but I'll get onto that in a bit. And that's where my positives end. Right, first off, there are songs in this film, and Trolls and Ugly Dolls, these songs are actually these songs don't they're annoying. The Troll songs I was fine with, even though they were a bit cringy. The Ugly Doll songs were fine, but these were fucking terrible. There's a opening song. There's the Emperor Maximum song, which is probably the best one, I'd say. That's not saying much. And there's one where oh god, I don't remember, but I know there's songs like musical sequence songs. Right, the problem with this movie is that it is way too similar to the Lego Movie. I mean that in a bad way. First off, the idea of, a world of Playmobil is what the Lego Movie did. In that movie, it made sense because it's like a child playing with them. Here, it's just two characters getting sucked into the world somehow, and it just doesn't make sense, and it's just dumb, really dumb. This movie is, well, I'm not going to say predictable. I will say cliched. Such a cliched movie. You know exactly what's going to happen. When it happens, the payoff is just ruined, and you just know where it's going. The movie is like an hour and 39 minutes long, but it feels like 2 hours long. It might as well be longer than Endgame. Also, the use of really unfunny humour is just bad. Humour that is, again, similar to the Lego Movie. They're trying to do what made the Lego Movie amazing, and they're just copying it instead of doing their own thing, which is so fucking annoying. And when it comes to live action scenes, it just looks like a different movie. It just feels like we're in a different movie, like a PG family live action film. And yeah, they're quite cringy too. There's lots of foreshadowing too. And I don't mind foreshadowing as long as it's like clever, not like painfully revealing. Here, you know exactly what's going to happen, and when it comes into play, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh no, I don't mean that in a good way, but you just know what's going to happen. When it tries to be dramatic, it fails, since you just really do not care about what's going on, and it's just kind of boring. The writing for this movie... Excuse me. The writing for this movie is horrendous. It's unoriginal, it's unfunny, it's very cliched, taking so much elements from the Lego Movie. I'll even throw in the Emoji Movie and Inside Out. Actually, this movie and the Emoji Movie are just equally garbage. I can't believe I compared a Playmobil movie to the Emoji Movie, and I'm saying that's... Did I say it ripped off the Emoji Movie? Well, what I was trying to say is, it's exactly like the Emoji Movie in a way. God, that is the weirdest sentence I've ever said. Animation / visuals, I guess? I guess the only thing that's close to being passable is the animation. The animation in general is good. Not great, but it's perfectly fine. Unlike the Lego Movie, where it's meant to look like real Legos and it's amazing looking, Playmobil is more like trying to stretch its limits and be a cartoony Playmobil movie. Like the characters have arms and legs that can move. With the actual figures, it's only... You can't really move the legs, they only move like together, they don't move apart. Same with the arms. So it's a nice change to see these characters move their arms about, and with each of them and their faces, because the actual figures have like very bland expressions. Here, I'll give them this. The characters have very expressive faces, and that's very good. The backgrounds look very generic, but at the same time they do look quite colourful and nice. The textures are okay. I reckon if this was by a better studio, I reckon the visuals and the textures would have made this better, I suppose. When it comes to the chase scenes and the battle scenes, it's well done. The choreograph is not too bad. It's visually well done, I suppose. And the world of Playmobil looks quite interesting. It'd be a nice place to go to, but nothing amazing. When it comes to live action scenes, they're also quite good too. They're very well shot, very colourful. When you see Marla and Charlie go into where they get sucked in, when you see all the models and the lights and the stars, it's like it is quite nice looking. So if there's one thing that I will give the film this, it's a very nice looking film. However, the animation, while good, looks very generic. This looks like something you would see on DVD or on YouTube. Not maybe it does kind of have movie cinema quality, but not like Lego movie standards. It looks very generic. The textures are nothing special. Some characters just look like basic characters, especially with the chicken, the horses, you name it. There's also really nothing all that special about the animation. You've seen this before, but this has just got a bit of a higher budget, I suppose. While it's not great, the animation along with the visuals are probably the closest things to being good in this film. But that's not saying much. Characters and acting. Okay. Let's address the elephant in the room. I'm sure many people who are wanting to see this film want to know about Rex Dasher, voiced by Daniel Radcliffe. I know you Harry Potter fans want to see it because of him. Well, you'll be happy to know he's easily the best character in the film, even though he's not in the film for that long. And whenever he is in the film, he's quite decent. If it wasn't for Daniel Radcliffe, he would be quite boring. But he is funny, he is charming, he has personality. He's honestly the best character in the entire movie, and probably the only one. Everyone else I do not like. Marla is just a very whiny, annoying, predictably unlikable character with the whole, she has the cliche of, she wants to do something, and, oh god, I forgot because there's so much foreshadowing. I forgot what a goal was, to travel the world or something with her brother. I think I don't remember. I just found it very, very forgettable. Charlie is just Charlie, just a kid who's just having fun, I suppose. He's nothing special at all. He's very forgettable. Dell is a very annoying comic relief character, basically just like Jim Gaffigan's character from Duck Duck Goose, who's also equally unfunny. Then you got Lord Maximus, the villain, who's quite annoying too, but he can be a little entertaining once in a while, but that's not saying a lot. Then you got the pirate, voiced by Keelan Thompson. You got a lot of other supporting characters. There's like a Sugar Plum God Fairy character, voiced by Megan Trainor. They really do not do anything at all. They're just there for filler. There's like this robot called Robotron, who's got a cool name, and he just comes in like 20 minutes and doesn't do a lot. The voice acting is actually not that good. The girl who plays Marla, whose name I don't remember, she's quite good, obviously. I like her a lot. I think she can be good in like a Pixar film or something. Jim Gaffigan is fine as Dell. He's not as funny as he was as Abraham Van Helsing in Hotel Transylvania 3, but not quite as unfunny as in Duck Duck Goose. But with this, I say he's just okay. Daniel Radcliffe is fucking brilliant as Rex Dasher. First off, why a lot of animation films got characters named Rex. Rex Dangervest from Lego Movie 2, Rex from Queen's Corgi shit, and now Playmobil. Weird. What about I don't know, Max Dasher or Sam Dasher or I know, how about Steve Dasher? I don't know. Kenan Thompson is just Kenan Thompson. Adam Lambert is very annoying. Meghan Trainor is fine. Everyone in the movie is just fine, apart from Daniel Radcliffe and the girl who voices Marla. With only one character who actually is entertaining and maybe just one or two good performances, the characters do absolutely nothing to make the movie entertaining. They're boring, bland, unfunny, forgettable, and just stupid. And the voice acting does not help either. On a side note, I do like the score by Hector Perinia, which for some reason he did the score for this movie, just like the Angry Birds movie 2, which came out in the exact same year, in the same month, no matter less. It's quite good. I didn't even recognise it was him, even though I knew he's the composer behind, the film. And the song "Run Like the River" by Meghan Trainor is good, fine. It's the best song in the film, better than anything else. Oh my god, this fucking movie was pathetic. Playmobil the movie is a very obvious Lego Movie ripoff, with a dull, unoriginal, cliched, unfocused story. Animation, while good, looks very generic and nothing special. Characters that are instantly forgettable, bland, boring, and I will even put in they copy other characters if you think about it. Voice acting, that's just okay. However, it can get a little bit of chuckles, and I only got like one or two laughs in the movie. Rex Dasher is easily entertaining thanks to Daniel Radcliffe. The animation's good for what it's trying to be, but it's nothing brilliant. The visuals are quite nice, it's very well shot. And I think the music's good. I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. Don't go and see it, it's shit. This makes the Angry Birds movie 2 look like this year's Toy Story 4. I mean, that movie's not good either, but it was actually decent. It was actually watchable, but this was fucking terrible. Unfortunately, this film gets 2.9 out of 10. It has a few good qualities, but it's not enough to save the film. It's not as bad as Queen's Corgi, but even I take The Lion King over this. So yeah, that was Playmobil the movie. Have you guys seen it in the UK? Because you have to wait for like 5 months for it to come out in the United States or anywhere else. Did you like it? I mean, if anyone likes it, good for you, even though I don't quite understand why. But if you hate it, good. I understand. If you want to see it, fine. If you don't, cool. So let me know below, and I don't know what I'm doing next. I mean, I know I've got my review that will be coming out on the 24th of August, and there's a very special reason why. Yeah. So, yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and sorry if I was, a bit fed up or tired, but I need to watch original and good movies for once. It will happen. I know it will. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Until next time, Playmobil should die. We need original ideas. We need original ideas, Hollywood. And I know they won't listen because, I don't know, shit. Playmobil the movie has, it exists, and it won't leave anytime soon. I mean, I hope it will, but fuck this movie.